Hey guys, want to do a quick tabletop and show you some of the things that are coming up in the next week or two. Kind of a first look, if you will. I actually am probably for the first time doing this. I'm actually backlogged on gear that I need to review, which is kind of surprising. To be honest, I just don't have enough time right now to get out and test them all at once. So I'm going to try and get these out over the course of the next week. So I want to give you a little first look, show you what's coming down the pipe. So first, we're going to take a look at this Reliabolt by Sharps. This is an upgraded bolt for your AR-15, made of tougher steel than the typical 158 Carpenter that comes with your normal mil-spec bolt. It has an MB3 nickel-plated coating, and the lugs are cut back at a different angle to help with that lockup of the bolt when you're running a dirty rifle. It's supposed to be more reliable. It's supposed to be able to be easier to clean because of the coating, and it's supposed to be a tough, rugged, reliable piece of gear for your AR-15. I'm hoping to get this thing out to the range tomorrow morning. I bought a couple hundred rounds of ammunition today to put through this thing, so we will do a full review once I've got some rounds downrange. I can attest to it, but I just wanted to give you that first look because I just thought it was a really neat thing, and I really hope it lives up to how the manufacturer is marketing it, because if it does, it will be an awesome product. We're going to be doing some vintage knife videos too. This here's a TL29, a linesman or electrician's knife. I'm going to do, I think, a couple videos on some of the more popular vintage knife designs out there, because they just nobody buys them anymore. So I think I want to do some of the ones that have stuck around for generations. This linesman knife, I think, has been around since, I think, well before World War II. So I want to do some research, look up the history, and do some videos on these old designs and why they were so good and why they lasted for so long. And only in the last 10-15 years have you seen these kind of knives disappear off the shelf. So I want to do a couple videos on that, go down memory lane. We have the SCAXE4 from Schrade, which we're going to review as well. This is a nice little tactical Tomahawk. I'm really digging it, but I haven't had a chance to get out and test it, unfortunately. It's got it's a one-piece design, so it's got a hardened steel handle. I guess originally they had like a mild steel handle and they bent, and so they completely redid this thing, and now it's hardened steel, and it's one piece. It's tough. It's got a plastic overmold on it, and then some paracord down on the bottom. Seems to have a lot of promise. I cannot wait to try it out. It really has a good feel in the hand and a good balance, so I really predict it to be a really cool item. And no, it's not a wilderness survival item. It's a tactical Tomahawk, so we're going to get out and try some different things with it and see what it does and see if it is as tough as that other Schrade axe. If it's as tough as that one, I'd be happy to give that one a great review as well. You're going to see the Kershaw Salvo, which is discontinued. This is normally like a $40, $50 knife because it is a US-made Kershaw knife, and it uses that nice Sandvik steel. What is it? The 14C28N. And normally knives in that steel are in the 30 to 40 plus range. This one's $20 because it's discontinued and you can get it through Amazon. So I wanted to share that with you guys as quick as I could, because these things aren't going to last long. And this is a heck of an EDC knife for $22. It really this is a tenacious beater at that price. At 40 bucks, I wasn't too impressed with it. At 20, really impressed. So I'm carrying this today. In fact, I bought two of them because I wanted to make sure I had one to beat and one to keep. So this is in the pocket. We're going to give this a little more pocket time and bring it to the garden tomorrow. Maybe bring it to the range, put it through some tests. Recycling day is coming up, so I'm going to cut up some boxes with it and see how she holds up. But I'll tell you one thing, it is razor sharp out of the box. It has a great pocket feel. It holds well in the hand. It's not the easiest knife to open on earth, but so far it's got the ability to be a pretty cool knife. So wanted to share that one and give you a first look on that one, because those Kershaws are going quick at that price. So if you want one, grab it now, because they're discontinued. You're probably not going to see them anymore. And that $20 price, who knows how long those are going to last. So there you go, guys. There's actually a lot more to come. I'm expecting a few more packages on Monday. I know I'm getting an Ontario Rat 1 folding knife. I'm getting, I believe, another Thrunite flashlight, one of the small EDC Thrunites. I've got 2 Coast flashlights coming. I ordered a couple of Coasts to check out, because I have that TX40 on my, I use it in between my shotgun and AR, and that thing is just taking a beating at the range the last couple of months. I've been at the range a ton this year, guys, and that thing's up, quite a few hundred rounds through it. So impressive the light. I'm getting a couple more Coast lights to show, and then I believe some little EDC gear stuff coming out, a couple little small keychain things, and that. I think the only other video I'm really going to put out that's kind of old news is someone asked when I was doing the EDC keychain about the handcuff key on my keychain, and someone had asked about different handcuff keys and different options. So I think I'm going to dig up all my handcuffs I have laying around. I know I have a couple of different keys from over the years doing different security work. I believe I have a couple holsters that go on a duty belt as well from back in the day. So I might do a video on them. We'll see if I have time. But right now, there's a lot of gear to test out, and it's going to take some time. And this is what you're going to see over the next week or two.